Hello, math students. We are going to discuss lessons 42 and 43, and I'm going to call this Math at Mealtime because you're also cooking stir fry. Should be a fun twist to our math video. So first I want to explain a little bit about lesson 42. This is a short lesson dealing with scientific notation, which is something we've been doing for years. But let's talk about first example 1. So I'm going to down here. They say to estimate this product. So here we've got 16. I'm going to rewrite this over here. So we've got example 1. 16 times 5,280 times 5,280. Two more times 12 times 12 times 12. Okay, so we're introducing a different concept to our scientific notation. We're actually going to be rounding. So they want us to round up or down. So let's do 2. First of all, so normally we would do 1.6, put a little decimal there, and then say times 10 to the first power. But right now we're actually going to round and do 2 times 10 to the first power. Then we're going to do 5,280, rounds down to 5 times 10 to the third power, because if we put a decimal there, we would have 3 places. So we got to the decimal normally. So here that we see that 3 times. And then we have 12 being rounding down just to 1. We've got that 3 times, about to run out of room. Isn't easy to hold the phone and do this. Okay, so I've got a lot going on there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is take that first term in each of these, and I'm going to multiply all of those together. So I end up with 2 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 3 ones. So essentially I've just got 2 times 5 times 5 times 5. Then I also can't forget I've got 10 to the something power. Well, how I find that something is by adding each of these together. So I do 1 plus 3 is 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I have this here. Now I'm going to multiply these guys together. That's 10 times 25 gives me 250 times 10 to the 13th power. Okay, now in scientific notation, I want this guy to only have one whole number. So I'm actually going to estimate that again to be about 3 times 10 to the 15th power. And they say that is good enough to be accurate according to the calculations. So they actually go back and calculate for you on the calculator. 4.0697 there, and it's pretty close. So this whole lesson is just about trying to get pretty close. So let's look at example 2. Example 2 says we've got this multiplication and division problem going on here. You need to go to Timothy's room. Okay. Sorry. And let's see, times 10 to the negative 14th power, all over 278,146 times 0.00713 times 10 to the negative 5th power. So I'm going to take a quick moment to go back to the meal portion of our and see how the stir fries.
How's it going?
We're doing math and meals on our video here.
Do you have any garlic sliced into that?
I do not. I didn't think about it. The real chef here is... Okay, so I'm going to finish this problem here. So, we need to write each entry in scientific notation. Show you what I'm doing here. Here, I want to estimate again, just like we did on the last problem. We won't be alarmed that there is a fraction bar here. It's no big deal. So, I'm going to round this guy to 4 times 10 to the third power. And then this one, he's already in scientific notation, but not complete. So what I can actually do is put a decimal here and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to take that negative 14 and add 5 to it. So this becomes simply 5 times 10 to the negative 9th power. So 5 greater than it was. Okay, let's look at the bottom part now here. I'm going to round that 278 to 3, and I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so times 10 to the 5th power, and then 7 over here. 7, now we've got negative stuff going on, so if I put my marker here, I'd go 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one's actually becoming more negative, so I'm going to do times 10 now to the negative 9th power. Okay, so a lot going on there. In the end, we can simplify because we've got, it's actually very nice here, these negative 9s just doop, cancel out. And this here brings us to a negative 2 in the denominator. So we've got a 4 over 3 being 1 times 10 to the negative 2 power, and then, sorry, I'm doing this all looking here. Okay, then we have the 5 over 7 there, so I've got 5 over 7 to the 1, because those crossed out. So in the end, I don't know why I did the 4 over 3. Excuse me. This is supposed to be 4 over 3. I don't know why I got rid of that. Apologies. So let's rewrite now. So I've got 20 over 21 times 10 to the negative 2 power. And that is going to round nicely to about 1, because 21 over 21 would be 1. So we're going to say 1 times 10 to the negative 2 power. Okay, I hope that makes sense. You have and one more example in the book, and if you need help, let me know. Next video, we will feature lesson 43 with sine, cosine, and tangent, which is a lot of fun. Thank you for watching.